Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahadi English School. This is the video for Standard 2, Subject Science. The thought for today: do not be afraid to fail, be afraid to not try. So, when you fail in doing something, that is okay because everyone fails in the beginning. But when you keep on trying the second time, the third time, the fifth time, finally you will be successful. But if you stop trying, if you do not try, then you have to be afraid. Then you have to worry. If you are not trying to do it at all, then that is something which is wrong. So keep on trying, don't be afraid to fail. These are the instructions that I tell you in the beginning of the video. Early to bed and early to rise means go to sleep early and wake up early. Brush your teeth 2 times in a day. Wash your hands before and after you eat. Avoid junk food, eat homemade food. Do the exercises regularly every day in the morning. Take bath every day. Don't skip a single day. Go to school on time. So, as of now, you have to watch the videos on time every day which come in your group. Be attentive in the classroom. So, for now, the classroom is the video. As of now, you have to watch the videos attentively, properly. So, in our today's video, we are going to start with the new chapter of your science textbook. Do you know the name of that new chapter? Yes, it is written right in front of you. Chapter number 11, Water. So, you all know about this liquid, that is water. We all know that we need water every day. Without water, we cannot survive. We cannot live without water. So, that is our chapter 11, Water. So, in today's video, I will give you introduction to the chapter. You will understand the facts about water. You will learn some new things, vocabulary and warm-up of the chapter. You will learn some new words and we will do some warm-up exercises of the chapter. Before we start, you should know about the chapter, something about the chapter. So, that we will do today. And we will solve some very interesting exercises. So, let us begin. So, here we have chapter 11, Water, vocabulary and warm up. So, here you will write the subheading in your notebook as you are sitting with rough book. I hope so that you are sitting with your rough book and you are writing the things which I tell you to note down. So, please do write it. Now, let us learn the vocabulary words, means the words which are to be learned before we start reading the lesson. You should have the knowledge of the words which will appear in the lesson. So, let us read that words and let us understand the words. Right? Number 1. RAINWATER, rainwater. RAINWATER, rainwater. See, when you see the rainfall outside, the water falls down from the sky. So that is rainwater. You can also collect rainwater in a glass, right? You can take it in your palm. So this is rainwater, the drops of the rain. Then, number 2, CANALS, canals. CANALS, canals. So what are canals? As you can see, the body of water which is flowing over here, right? That is canal, the water which is flowing under the bridge. So canals are waterways. They are the channels. These are waterway channels, or they can be artificial waterways for water conveyance or to service water transport vehicles. The vehicles can also move like boat and some other vehicles can move in these canals. So this is a channel, means this is a type of path where the transport vehicles can move. Then next, HANDPUMP, hand pump. HANDPUMP, hand pump. So what is hand pump? You can see the hand pump over here. What is it? Hand pumps are manually operated pumps. Manually means human beings have to operate it. Human beings have to do the work, and they use human power. Human power means we have to apply force and we have to move this machine. Human beings have to apply force and move this machine. And what can we do? They are widely used in every country in the world for variety of industries. So many industries use. When you are pumping it, the water will come out from it. Right? When you want the water to come out, farmers can also use it, as I said, and we can also use it in our house. When you pump this, the water will come out from here. What will come out from here? Water will come out. So that is hand pump. DAMS, dams. DAMS, dams. So you can see the dams over here, the water flowing from it. So what are dams? So the dams are constructed to hold back water and raise its level. When you want to hold the water, when you want to control the water, dams are constructed, forming a reservoir used to generate electricity as water supply. So when we need water supply, when we need lot of electricity, when we want to generate electricity, the water from the dam is used. And what is it? It is a barrier which is constructed. Barrier means it comes in between. It will not allow the water to flow. So barrier it is. It is a type of wall, you can say. See, it is a type of wall where water is held back. When we want to store water and we want to stop water flowing, so we need dam. Now let us see these questions. What is given over here? How many of you carry water bottles to the school? So does anyone carry water bottles to the school? Yes, you all carry water bottle to the school, right? So here what is written? Every one of you carry the water bottles to the school because we can't live without water. It is the fact. Means we all know that without water bottle we do not go to school. Sometimes we forget water bottle, then we can drink the water which is available in the school. But we need water. Even if we don't take water bottle to the school, still we will drink water from our friend's bottle or from the school. But without water, can you sit in the school for 5 hours constantly, or can you sit in your house whole day without water? No, we have to drink water every day. So everyone means all of you carry water bottles to the school, and the reason is because we cannot live without water. It is impossible. There is no person who can live without water. You need water, I need water, everyone needs water. Even animals also need water. Then, second question, how many of you carry water bottles to the park to play in the evenings? Suppose you are going out with your friends, you are going out with your parents or your elders. When you go out to the park, when you go out for playing, do you carry water bottle with you? So how many of you carry water bottle with you when you go out for playing with your friends or family? We carry water bottles to the park because after playing we get thirsty and we need water for drinking. Water is a very important source of our life. We cannot live without water even for one day. So this is the thing. Why do we carry water bottles? to the park while playing or anywhere where we go for playing, why do we take water bottle? Because we get thirsty after you run, after you are playing, after you complete playing your game. Then you will feel thirsty. Thirsty means you will want to drink water. Your throat will become dry and you will need water. So you will feel thirsty. So you have to take water bottles with you. And we need water for drinking. So we take water bottles with us because we feel thirsty. After playing, our throats get dried up. So we need water for drinking. Water is very important source of our life. Our life means our life is something which helps us breathe. We breathe in, we breathe out. So we are living beings. It is one of the most important sources of life. Without water, we cannot live even for one day. For one day, we cannot live without water. Without food, we can live for some days. But without water, not possible. So it is very important source of our life. Source means our life is totally dependent on it, on water. So it is very important. Now let us see what is given in the warm-up exercises. Let us read what's written. We use water for many purposes. Purposes means for many things. Means we need water for so many things, not only for drinking, right? We need water for so many things every day. Observe some activities for which you use water at home. Then measure and write how much water you use for the following in a single day. So, here are some activities given. You can see here bathing, here toothbrush, brushing the teeth. So, there are different activities which are given over here. You have to measure the water. How much water do you use for bathing every day when you go to bath? How much water do you use? Do you use one bucket, one full bucket, or do you use half bucket? How many liters do you use? How many liters you have to count? You have to measure. You cannot count because water is uncountable. You have to measure it. That how much water do we use every day? See, for example, for taking bath, we need water every day, right? We all need water every day for bathing. Then for brushing the teeth, we need water. Without water, we cannot brush our teeth. So, without water, you cannot do these activities. See, how many buckets for bathing? How many buckets of water do you need for bathing? Do you need one bucket or two buckets? You have to write over here in the blanks. And then you have to send me the answers. You have to write this question and then you have to send me the answer. How many buckets do you need? Second question. How many mugs for brushing? How many mugs? See, this is the mug of water. A glass, you can say, a glass of water. How many glasses or how many mugs of water do you need for brushing the teeth? That also you have to write in the blank and you have to send me the answer. Then, how many glasses of water do you drink every day from morning when you get up till night when you sleep? How many glasses of water do you drink? Do you drink 4 glasses of water whole day, in full day? See, you have to see when you wake up in the morning till night when you sleep, you have to count. When you drink for the first time in the morning, then you drink after 1 hour, then after 1 hour again you drink water. So totally you have to count that how many times do you drink water. How many glasses of water, not the half glass. See, if you drink half glass of water, you have to count it as 1. So total how many full glasses of water you take inside your body in one day. Maybe 5, maybe 7 or more. You have to write over here how many. Then how many cans for watering the plants, right? See, many of us have plants in our houses. So plants will give us fresh oxygen. So we should have at least some plants in our veranda or near our house. We should grow. So you have to write over here how many cans or how many glasses of water do you pour, do you give to the plants? How many cans for watering the plants do you need every day? That also you have to write over here. Then, now what is given? Let us read. Do you think any living thing can live without water? So this is a question for you. I am asking this question for you. Any living thing means we all are living. Animals are there. Birds are there. So can we all live without water? Anyone? Can animals live without water? Can we live without water? Can we? Yes or no, you have to tell me. We all need water to live. So I am sure that you said no, because no one can live without water. We need water every day. It is the most important need for us. Water is used for so many things. Let us learn more about water and its uses. So as I said, water is used for so many different things, not only for drinking, but we need water every day for different purposes, for different things, for small and big, whatever it is, whatever we do, every day we need a lot of water. So here we will learn some uses of water, means where do we use water every day, that we will learn. And these points you will write down. The points which I just underlined you will write down. So first one, we use water for drinking. The first and the most important thing, as we already discussed. Why do we need water? For drinking. We drink water. So the spelling DRINKING, drinking. DRINKING, drinking. We use water for drinking. Then number 2, we use water for cooking. Where else do we need water? We need water for cooking. Your mother, your grandmother or elders who are cooking the food at home, you might have seen when you go inside, when you go to the kitchen, you might have seen that they use water, they put water in that dish which is being cooked. Water is needed. Not only vegetables, not only different spices, but water is also put in that vegetable which is being cooked. Without water, can you cook the vegetable? No. You need water for cooking also. So water is also added with the vegetables and different spices. We use water for washing clothes, right? You might have seen someone washing the clothes. So can we wash the clothes without water? No, of course we cannot. We need water for washing the clothes. The clothes should be washed every day. Every day the dirty clothes should be washed. But how will you wash? In the washing machine or manually? Any way you wash, water is necessary. Even washing machine needs water. Even human beings need water for washing the clothes. See, the word itself says washing. So washing means water, needs water. Then we need water for bathing, or you can say bathing. When you take bath, right, in the morning we all take bath and then we do our work. So we also need water for bathing. You know, in the instructions I tell you every day you should take bath every day. So that is called bathing or bathing. And for that also we need water. Without water, we cannot take bath. Then, we need water for washing utensils. After cooking the food, after everyone has eaten, what does the mother do, or what does the elder, what do they do after eating? They wash the dishes, that is utensils, these dishes and all other things in which you eat the food. It is called utensils. It is found in kitchen. And so we need water for washing the utensils. Utensils spelling you have to learn utensils, utensils. Then we need water for cleaning floors of our houses, offices, etc. So we also need water for cleaning the floor. Which floor? Floor of house, floor of office. People go to office every day. They have to keep their office neat and clean. We have to keep our house neat and clean. So for that also we need water for cleaning the floor of the house and office. Right? Like this, with the mop we can clean. Then we need water for watering the plants. Why do we need? For giving water to the plants, we need water. See, the pipe is shown over here. You can open the tap, the water will flow out from this pipe and you can water the plants. The plants will be colorful and it will give you fresh air. So you should water the plants. But for that, when you open the tap, the water will flow out. So we need water for watering the plants. Like we need water every day, plants also need water. Then we need water for swimming. Can you swim without water? Without water, how will you swim? You cannot. So we need water for swimming. I hope you know what is swimming. Like this, in water, you can move very smoothly, that is swimming. Then, now let us match the following. Now we have an exercise over here. Match the following exercise. The words are given. You have to match those words in the correct places. Let us match the words given. So, let us first read the words. Washing clothes, cooking, drinking, bathing. So first of all, let us find out where are washing clothes. Where is it shown? Washing clothes. See, is it here? Here. Where is it? So it is over here. Washing clothes. This lady is washing clothes. Then drinking. Drinking, for drinking also we need water. Where is it? Where can you find drinking? Drinking is over here. Then next one is cooking. Where can you find cooking activity? Cooking is over here. The lady is cooking. She is cooking something. Then taking bath or bathing. That is shown over here. Taking bath. So all these things needs water. Then let us match some more words. Watering, cleaning, swimming, washing dishes. Where can you find? First of all, let us find watering. The boy is watering the plants. As you can see, he is giving water to the plants. Cleaning. The girl is cleaning the floor with the mop. Where is she cleaning? She is doing over here, cleaning the floor with the mop. Then washing dishes. So here you can see the girl washing dishes. Then the last one you can see over here, swimming exercise. This is swimming. So watering, cleaning, washing dishes, swimming. Even all these activities need water. Now, let us do this exercise of missing words. Let us write the answers for these missing words. What activity is this? What is the boy doing? He is taking bath. So, what is it called? You can say bathing. Let us write the spelling BATHING. Bathing. The boy is taking bath. So, it is called bathing. Then, what is he doing? With water. He is drinking. So, let us write the spelling DRINKING. Drinking. See, we will fill the missing words. You can fill the missing alphabets yourselves. Then what is the lady doing? She is cooking the food. So let's write the spelling COOKING. Cooking. The lady is cooking food. Then what's the girl doing? She is washing the clothes. Washing. Spelling WASHING. Washing. The girl is washing clothes. Washing. Next. Let us fill the missing words. What is she doing? She is washing the dishes. Here you will write the answer yourselves. This is your homework. I am not going to write for you. That is your homework. So I have written over here HW, means you have to write these answers in homework. See, give the heading HW and write the answers. Washing dishes. Then he is watering the plants. So watering. She is cleaning the floor. And here the boy is swimming. And one more homework you have to solve the jumbled words. You can take the screenshot or you can pause the video and you can write. You have to solve these jumbled words. This is your homework. And these are 4 jumbled words. Then I will change the page. You have to find out what is the answer for these jumbled words. I hope you have written or taken screenshot. And these are 4 more jumbled words from number 5 to 8. Take the screenshot or please write it. Pause the video and do write these jumbled words. This is your homework. These are first 4 jumbled words. You can see the images and you can guess the answer. Here also you can see the images and you can guess the answer. So today we keep till here. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you also understood the importance of water and you will always save the water and drink plenty of water every day. Right? Thank you all of you. Take care of yourselves. Drink a lot of water and have a nice day.